It is January the 1st, 2026, and I'm about to tell you something that might actually piss you off a little bit. So, the actions that you take today, not next week, not when you feel ready, but today will determine if 2026 is your wealthiest year ever or just another year of the same daggone financial stress. Let me show you exactly what you need to do right now to make this happen, okay? I'm Dominique Broadway. I was a wealth manager at UBS working with high net worth and ultra wealthy clients before I went on to build an 8-figure financial education business. And over the last decade, I've helped over 600,000 people just like you start building wealth. And you know what I've noticed? The difference between people who actually build wealth in a year versus people who just wish for it. It's that they actually decided or made a decision in the first 48, okay? Not the first month, not the first quarter, the first 48 hours. Because how you start sets the tone for every single thing that follows. So if you're serious about making 2026 different, and I mean actually like different for real, then not just, I hope this year is better. That's not going to help. All right. So pay attention because what I'm about to tell you is not negotiable at all if you want to build wealth this year. So here's the truth. Most people don't want to hear. Most of you watching this have already failed at your 2026 money goals, not because you're not smart, not at all. Not because you don't want it badly enough, but because you set goals without changing the identity that created your current results. Let me ask you, what did you do differently this morning compared to January the 1st, 2025? Did you wake up at the same time? Did you check your phone the same way? Did you have the same conversations with yourself about money, about anything else going on in your life? Did you feel the same anxiety about your bank account? And if the answer is yes to like any of this, then guess what? You're creating the exact same year. Because here's what most people did today. They set goals, right? This year, I'm going to save $10,000. This year, I'm going to start investing. This year, I'm going to pay off debt. Beautiful goals. Beautiful, right? I love that energy. But then what? They went right back to the same thoughts, the same habits, the same identity that kept them stuck in 2025. So it's like saying, this year I'm going to get in shape while you're just eating a donut and skipping the gym. The goal changed. That person is the same, okay? It did not change or they did not change. And the person always wins over the goal. This is why 80% of New Year's resolutions fail by February, by February. Not because people aren't disciplined, it's because they're trying to create new results with an old identity. So you can't become wealthy while being broke-minded. You can't build a portfolio while being scared of risk. You can't achieve financial freedom while being someone who continues to play small year after year. The math does not work. So before you do anything else today, before you set one more goal, open one more budgeting app or watch one more finance video, we need to fix the foundation. So here's what I learned working with high net worth and these ultra wealthy clients. They don't start the year with goals. They start the year with the decision about who they're going to be. A decision. That's why I named my book The Wealth Decision. So on January 1st, they don't say, I hope to make more money this year. They say, I am a wealth builder. Now, what does a wealth builder do in Q1? You see the difference? One is hoping. The other is deciding. And decisions create certainty. Certainty creates action. Action creates results. So when I was at UBS, I watched some of my wealthiest clients on days like today, right? You didn't, you know what do you know what they didn't do? They didn't wait to feel ready. They didn't research for 6 more months. They didn't make vision boards and hope that the universe delivered. Some may have made vision boards, but they moved. Most importantly, they moved. They called their advisors and said, I want to deploy capital in Q1. What are the opportunities? They looked at their portfolios and asked, what needs to shift to hit these targets? They had conversations with their teams about execution, not just intention. While everyone else is out here making resolutions, they were making decisions. And that is why they're wealthy and most people aren't. So here's what you need to do today to make your 2026 your wealthiest year. So first, you need to make a decision about your identity, not your goals, your identity, because everything flows from that. So grab a piece of paper or a journal or whatever you like to use, your notes app. I don't really care, but you're doing this with me right now. Okay. Step 1, write down who you were financially in 2025. And I want you to be brutally honest. I was someone who avoided looking at my bank account. I was someone who knew what to do, but just didn't do it, right? I was someone who let fear make my financial decisions. I was someone who stayed small to stay comfortable, okay? Write it all down, all of it, all right? No judgment, just the truth. Write it down. Got it? Good. Now, draw a line under that because that person, she's not who you are anymore. That was 2025. Chapter, my friend, is closed. Okay. Step 2, write down who you are in 2026, present tense, not will be, not want to be, who you are right now, who you are. I am a wealth builder. I am someone who takes aligned action immediately. I am someone who trusts myself with money. I am financially abundant. I'm creating generational wealth. Write it. Say it out loud. Claim it. Because this isn't manifestation BS. This is identity work, and identity determines everything. When I made my own shift in my own life is when I stopped trying to be successful and started being someone who was already successful. Everything changed. Not because the strategy changed, because I changed. I stopped asking, can I do this? And started asking, how does this version of me who's already successful, handle this situation? And then I acted from that identity. So this is what you're doing today. You're not setting goals. You're not making a budget. You're not researching investment accounts. You're deciding who you are. And then everything else flows from that. Okay, so you've claimed your new identity. Beautiful. Now, here's what you need to do in the next 48 hours to anchor it. Number 1, take one financial action from your new identity today. Okay. Not tomorrow, today. If you're someone who invests, open that investment account today. If you're someone who's financially organized, look at your bank account today. If you're someone who builds wealth, transfer money to your savings or your investment account today. And it doesn't have to be big. It has to be aligned. Because every action you take from your new identity proves to your subconscious that this is who you are. Isn't that powerful? Number 2, change your environment to support your new identity. Unfollow accounts that make you feel broke. Join communities of wealth builders. Set up systems that make wealth building automatic. Your environment should reflect who you're becoming, not who you were. Number 3, commit to focused education and action. And this is where I want to tell you about something special that I'm actually offering for you. So starting right now, you can join the Demystified Collective community for just $1. That is not a typo, $1, okay? And you get immediate access to our 30-day wealth sprint that kicks off today. This is where we take everything I'm teaching you about identity and we put it into action with daily lessons, accountability, and a community of people building wealth alongside you. So think about it, right? For the price of a coffee, you get 30 days of structured wealth building education starting on the most important day of the year. Okay? So I'm going to put the link in the show notes, but get it today, right? While this $1 offer is still live. That's an action and a decision that you can make today. Number 4, keep learning and going deeper. I'm releasing another video tomorrow called Smart People Stay Broke. The money mindset trap, where I'm breaking down the exact psychology that keeps intelligent people just like you stuck financially. So make sure that you're subscribed so that you do not miss it. Okay. Number 5, end today by declaring your 2026. Write it down. Say it out loud. 2026 is my wealthiest year. I am a match for the wealth that's already mine. I receive it with certainty and gratitude and mean it. Because what you declare on day 1 sets the frequency for the entire year. Listen, now you have 364 days left in 2026. But today, January 1st, this is the most important day because today is when you decide. Not hope, not wish, not try, decide. Okay. Are you going to be someone who talks about building wealth or someone who does it? Are you going to let fear run your finances again? Or are you going to move with certainty? Are you going to wait until you feel ready? Or are you going to become ready by acting? The version of you that's wealthy in 2026, she is not hoping that it works out. She's not waiting for the perfect moment. She has decided on January the 1st that this was her year, and then she moved accordingly. So here's what you need to do right now. Number 1, claim your new identity in the comments. I am, and then insert your wealthy identity. Okay. Say it publicly. Make it real. Number 2, join the Demystified Collective for $1 today. Okay. I'm going to drop the link in the show notes and get in the 30-day wealth sprint that starts right now. It's your time. Okay. And then number 3, hit subscribe so that you can catch tomorrow's video on why smart people stay broke and the exact mindset shift that will help you fix it. Okay. Your wealthiest year does not start when you feel ready. It starts when you decide. And that decision, it happens today. January the 1st, 2026. So for $1, you can do this with a community instead of alone. Let's go.